Hey everybody, it's Kaz from REM. It's been a while, guys. Here's another episode worth of REM Market Buzz. Yeah, it's been it took a bit a long time since our last one and now, but here we are. So guys, market is exploding. All these things going on in the market. Ethereum going pumping and and Bitcoin being stable. So there's a lot of things I'll talk about this time, but obviously, as usual, I got Callum, CEO of REM, with me as well, joining
Hi,
me
everyone.
for REM Market Bus today. We'll talk about a little bit in detail about the Bitcoin effect, Ethereum effect, with graphs with Callum, and also what's that going to impact on REM. So as usual, as usual, I would talk about what's going on. So let's start. But we thought, stay too long. We took a long break. I don't think we need to waste any more time. So, guys, main thing I think we noticed for last few days is pretty much the rise of tokenizing real world assets. So, for example, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, launched their tokenized fund called BUIDL or BUIDL on Ethereum. So, which is they're going to bring US Treasury yields via blockchain, bring it to the on-chain. Now, it's probably costing like probably over $460 million worth of treasury bills. So, guys, this shows tokenization isn't just a concept; it's happening. BlackRock is bringing real assets onto on-chain, and REM doing the same in real asset estates, allowing retail guys or institutional investors to buy a fraction of real estate piece property in global. So that's a really good upside for us as well for what we saw the events happening for the last few months. And the second one is pretty much the Bitcoin legal recognition and the tax implications in Australia. So a few months back in April, Australian judge has ruled Bitcoin qualify as money. Yes, you heard right. He ruled as Bitcoin gonna qualify as money. However, it's in a criminal case ruling, but what he said is the spark discussion on capital gain tax. So if the Australian government actually sort out the capital gain tax, like how people trading with Bitcoin, it's a massive, massive win for everybody, and especially in Australia. This is a massive crypto adoption in Australia. Honestly, if the Bitcoin is legally money, it could simplify crypto to property purchases, which REM already enabling through our platform. What we do is we off ramping crypto into real estate, and guess what? It will be even smoother if these discussions, if the Australian tax office smoothen up the capital gain tax, how to tax from the transaction. This is a win-win. This is win. I can't wait for that to happen. But let's watch this space. Yeah, I really hope it's going to happen, and it's a big move to a country like Australia. But the last but not least, overall, our favorite topic, Callum, I think, return of the altcoin season. So since May 2025, Ethereum probably went up to 22%, which is the low cap altcoins like PAAL AI or PAL AI or DGen have pumped over 50 to 100%. All right. Yes, Bitcoin is kind of stable over 100,000. Ethereum pumping. I won't talk too much on that. Callum will go a bit more information on that. But what I can see, I'm giving my opinion as a management team on REM. What we can see is this: if the Bitcoin cools off, capital flows into microcaps. That's normal. Or with the real world use cases, REM gonna be shine. It's a real world use case. So, guys, it's not just a hype. It's a tie on property fractional ownership and the blockchain utility. Perfect timing for new investors to buy some REM in the dip and make huge gains. So everyone get ready for the altcoin season, right? And REM is something, a gem, a hidden gem with a real world use case. That's the main thing for me to say. With the real world use case to keep an eye and make high gains. I'm saying 50 to 100. I'm not saying because of our project. I'll look in if the history repeat, it has to go at least 100x. So with that, without further ado, I'll pass into Callum. So Callum, give our viewers with what happened for last few months. I mean, we took a bit of a time. I think we got a few things to talk about. Over to you, my friend.
Thank you very much, Kaz. And yeah, Kaz has, I think, gone through properly on this information actually well. it is really crucial that that we understand the global impacts and global implications of the markets, because it has come back to a session where it's not hiding on anywhere. It's not just
Yeah.
retail investors. There's more corporate, and there's more hedge funds investing on
Yeah.
Bitcoin and cryptos, which actually works for us as well. Now, guys, a little mention, as Cass mentioned, you can purchase. We allow through our platform. Now the MVP has done, so it is really good, right? We are actually getting you to invest your cryptos through our platform to invest in properties. Plus, guess what? Our brother company in Australia, Propertyverse, has already started with some beautiful beachfront properties, which you can purchase with a very fraction
Yeah.
of the cost, which can be like what, less than a Bitcoin sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
It's
is.
true.
That's true, isn't it, Cass? Yes. So let me further do. Let me go back to our altcoins, and let's see with Bitcoin and altcoins. I'm going to share my screen, and I'll show you guys what we're discussing at this stage. Here we go. The crypto market itself. You can see now with the Bitcoin. If we go to the Bitcoin, you can see Bitcoin has gone down a little bit today. There's a drop, but look, guys, it's been like this for now a few weeks. It's been amazing that it's been settling here. And we know, as looking at the max chart, you see the development of Bitcoin starting in here. You look the improvement. So look, guys, it's not the end. When this happened here, what did we say in 2021? Did we crash
Yeah.
ourselves and kill ourselves? Yeah, probably yes. But look at this. So we are not done yet. Compared to this, I always say this is huge, and we want a huge movement here, not a small movement. So look, it's not the altcoin season yet, and it's fluctuating into, and the Bitcoin price has been fluctuating. Let's get the 3 months chart. You can see all around here, this edge. Yes, we had a drop, but that drop has always been from here to 100,000, and from 100,000 for the last month, you can see from here, from 10th of May, it has gone up, and it has been solid since then. So we are
So,
looking around
so
100,
Callum, for the
100K
last
and all
2 weeks,
these things.
it's actually pretty stable, right? Over
It's pretty
100.
stable, yes,
Yeah.
Cass. It's been
Yep. Yep.
pretty
Yep.
stable, and that's what I want to point out here. As long as Bitcoin stays in this area, we can be assured that something's close. Even if we want to say something, some small correction here, say 90, 80, when it's fine, and then it'll pump up again. So you know what? The market segment is amazing. Now let's
Yeah.
go back to the market itself. You can see here Ethereum, as Kaz was talking about. Let's go back to Ethereum for a second. You can see Ethereum's been very steady as well. What we want, guys, is for Ethereum to go to all-time highs. We want Ethereum price to go to all-time highs, and that way we can see,
Yeah.
all right, Ethereum has gone to its maximum levels, and let's go from here above. So that's where we want Ethereum to go. So we are looking forward to see this up here, around here, and that's when we can say, once Ethereum catches up over there, then that's an indication for all-time highs, and then for altcoin season. We can see in XRP, guys, so those XRP fans, guys, it's been here stable. So we should be really happy that you can see it's a little bit up and down. But look, it's been very solid around here. So what we want here is that we want Ethereum, we want XRP to stay here and then push as the altcoin season comes back. Going back to REM, very stable, guys. It's been very stable with good volumes happening. And just want to let you know, it's never been a best time to invest in REM, because it would not last forever in this segment. Look, you all remember, all of a sudden it went to 90 cents, guys. So it's a micro cap, and I can't like emphasize more. This is the all-time highs, and I think you guys should think about a micro cap. Not much, but whatever you can afford, you should be looking at it, because you can see me, Kaz, and everyone putting their
Yeah.
efforts in this project, and it's a big segment here, big statement that it went in the bearish move, or I should say in the downfall of a bull market, we can see this means altcoin season can be bright for REM. Now, given that information, I want to go back to CoinGecko again. Look, this guys, everything's stable. It's not down as in down like a bear market. So I would say keep your hopes up and keep investing. Right. So given that information, I would like to forward to Kaz again. Kaz, what do you think about the market?
So what I can see is like, so I think we touched base last week too when you and me had a chat, like, all the analytics like pointing at when the Bitcoin dominance gonna be dropped, which historically signals the altcoin momentum gonna start, right? So I think we're in the edge of it, or the start of it, or the tail end of it for the good side. And I think maybe I don't know, my prediction, maybe another month or 2 months, maybe September, maybe October. I'm pretty sure, Callum, you said somewhere around Christmas. Let's hope it bring it a bit further, but that's what we think it, right? So once the dominance drop, Ethereum will pump, and then followed by the altcoins. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why my opinion, my take on that.
Yes. Yeah. I think look, guys, I'm not giving any months here, but I'm just telling you, I can see third quarter, fourth quarter with the current stability. And I would say, you know what, that's the max, because we need to see some momentum. We need to see this altcoin season coming up. It's not the end, guys. And you can see with Bitcoin going back again to 100K, that's the segment that we're looking at, right?
Yeah. That's why I think we were always told our community or followers or the people who like to follow us in the future, and especially with our social media channels, if you're a new investor, and this is the perfect time to get into REM, because if you want to like a symmetric gain, this is the time to jump in with REM, because like I said, buying the dip, right? And hold on to it. So yeah, no, thank you very much for that insights on Ethereum, Bitcoin, and REM, Callum. So the guys, the other thing is obviously, like Callum touch base, our property, our property company in Australia is up and running nicely, and our MVP is done. Like we saying, we are pioneering this thing, our real world asset tokenization, and also tokenized deeds, by a fraction of a property globally. So we here to stay. So that's really good, and you can see everyone's talking about RWA more than ever. Especially after Token 2049 Dubai. Dubai government start doing RWA projects, very government funded projects. That's going to open up the rest of the world to follow, or spotlight, or people talk. So again, it's all redirected to small caps or the micro caps like REM to gain their value. So this is the perfect time for everyone to jump in. All right, so that's it, I think, from us. It's small, but I think it's small but efficient little talk today. It's been a while, guys. Sorry, and I apologize for that. I think we were going to come more regularly from next week. We are back, and thank you from us, from the REM team, on behalf of the team and everyone. Guys, thank you for following us, and please subscribe, mention, comment on below, and let us know what you think. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.